Dear students, today we are going to see about the concept of time. Do you all know what is the time? The measurement of time began when people started to observe that certain events like rising and setting of sun, change of seasons, waxing and waning of the moon happen at regular intervals. You have learnt in your geography lessons how the earth rotates about its axis and this rotation causes day and night. This regular change was most obvious and was observed by the astronomers. This led to the invention of variety of devices to measure the duration of events and the intervals between them based on the regular changes. The time interval between successive rising of the sun was called a day, and the study of devices measuring the time is called horology. Variety of devices has been designed to measure time from early civilizations. Egyptians and Indians have used shadow clock and water clock. Chinese have used rope clocks and oil clocks, and Europeans have used oil candle and sand clock. In course of time, more clocks to measure time accurately have been invented. The division of the day into 24 hours, an hour into 60 minutes and a minute into 60 seconds probably came from the Babylonians. They divided the circular path of the sun across the day sky into 12 equal parts, awarded the night cycle 12 hours, concluded a 24-hour days. Now we shall see about the units of time. Second, minute, hour, day, week, month and year are all units of time. Let us learn the relationship between the units. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes, that is equal to 60 into 60 seconds, that is equal to 3600 seconds. 1 day is equal to 24 hours, that is equal to 1440 minutes, that is 24 into 60, that is equal to 86,400 seconds, that is 24 into 60 into 60. 60 seconds is equal to 1 minute, 1 second is equal to 1 by 60 minutes, 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour, 1 minute is equal to 1 by 60 hour. Now look at this clock. Clock tells us time. Observe the face of the clock. The face of the clock is marked with numerals 1 to 12. The clock has two hands. One hand is long and the other is short. The long hand is the minute hand. It shows minutes. The short hand is the hour hand. It shows hours. When the minute hand is at 12, the hour hand tells the hours of the day. Now look at the picture. The short hand of the clock is at 3. The long hand of the clock is at 12. Therefore, the time is 3 o'clock. After 1 hour, look at the picture. In this clock, the hour hand is at 4. The minute hand is at 12. So, the time is 4 o'clock. Now, we shall see how to read the minute. Look at the movement of the hands in a working clock. The minute hand is much faster than the hour hand. The minute hand crosses every small mark in the clock. There are 60 such small marks and each one is called a minute. The minute hand takes 5 minutes to go from one number to the next. The hour hand takes 60 minutes to go from one number to the next. Therefore, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Now look at the pictures. What do you observe? The time is 9 o'clock. Now look at this picture. What do you observe? The long hand is at 1, so the time is 9:05. From that, we observe each number increases in 5 minutes. Now we shall see the digital clock. Have you all seen the digital clock? Now it's 7:25. It shows hours, it shows minutes. One day is considered as 24 hours. That is 12 midnight to 12 noon and 12 noon to 12 midnight. Time between 12 noon and 12 midnight and the 12 noon is denoted by AM and 12 midnight is denoted by PM. It is neither AM nor PM at 12 and the midnight and at the 12 noon. Now you all write the time with AM or PM for your daily activities. When did you wake up? When did you brush your teeth? When did you have your breakfast? When did you have your lunch? When you play? When you do your homework? And when you watch TV? When you have your dinner? And 1 week is equal to 7 days, 1 month is equal to 30 days and 1 year is equal to 365 days. Railway time is different from what we generally use like 5:30 am or 5:30 pm. The railway follow a 24-hour clock to avoid any confusion between am and pm. In a 24-hour clock, 12 o'clock midnight is taken as 0 hour, 1 o'clock in the afternoon will be 13 hours, 2 o'clock will be 14 hours and 11 o'clock as 23 hours. From the following, you will learn how to convert time in 12-hour format to a 24-hour format and vice versa. The first you are seeing convert 8 am into 24-hour format. In this case, when the time is before noon, the time is same in the 12-hour and 24-hour format. Therefore, 8 am will be 8 hours. The second thing is convert 5:30 pm into 24-hour format. In this case, time in the afternoon add 12 to the given time. Therefore, 5:30 pm will become 5:30 plus 12 is equal to 17:30 hours. If the number is less than 12, it will be taken as am and the time remains same. If the number is greater than 12, 12 will be subtracted from the given time and it will be taken as pm. 24 hours is equal to 12 midnight. Now, we are going to see about how to calculate the time interval. Find the duration of time from 4 am to 4 pm. 4 pm can be taken as 4 plus 12, that is equal to 16 hours. 4 am can be taken as 4 hours. Therefore, the duration of time interval is equal to 16 minus 4, that is equal to 12 hours. Secondly, Cheran Express departs from Chennai at 22:10 hours and reaches Salem at 2.50 hours, that is the next day. Find the journey time. Arrival of Salem is equal to 2.50 hours. Departure time from Chennai is equal to 22:10 hours, that is the previous day. Therefore, the journey time is equal to 24 hours minus 22.10 hours plus 2.50 hours, which is equal to 1.50 plus 2.50, that is equal to 4.40. Therefore, the journey time will be 4 hours 40 minutes. Now, we shall see about the leap year. Ravi was celebrating his birthday happily.
Happy birthday to you.
His friend Saravanan was sitting aloof at a corner. Ravi asked Saravanan, "Why are you sad?" Saravanan replied, "I can't invite you every year for my birthday." When Ravi asked, "Why?" Saravanan said, "I can celebrate my birthday only once in 4 years." Rama exclaimed, "Why is it that so?" "Because my birthday falls on 29th February, replied Saravanan. Satish asked, 29th February, what are you talking, Saravanan? But February has only 28 days. Yes, Satish, generally it is 28 days. But once in 4 years, February has 29 days. We call the year as a leap year. There are 366 days in a leap year and 365 days in an ordinary year, Saravanan said. Why do we have an extra day in a leap year? I don't know. Let us ask our teacher, Saravanan replied. Both went to meet their teacher and expressed their doubt. The teacher explained the reason as follows. You know that the earth takes 1 year to make one complete revolution around the sun and 365 days make 1 year. But in fact, the earth takes 365.25 days to make one revolution. This extra 0.25 day into 4 gives 1 full day. This extra 1 day is added to the month of February once in 4 years. Every year that has 366 days, it is called a leap year. Therefore, in a leap year, February will have 29 days. How will you identify a leap year? A year which is divisible by 4 is a leap year. For example, the years 1980, 2012 and 2060 are all leap years. 100, 200 are divisible by 4. Are they leap years? No. We have a second rule which states that years which are multiples of 100, though they are divisible by 4, have to be divisible by 400, then only the years will be the leap years. Therefore, 100, 200, 300 are not leap years, while 1200, 1600, 2000 are all leap years. Now, you all list your daily routines in 24-hour timings and convert them into 12-hour timings. I hope you all learned seconds, minutes, hours, day, week, month and year are the units of time. And also we have seen 12 midnight to 12 noon is forenoon, 12 noon to 12 midnight is afternoon, 12 hours in forenoon and 12 hours in afternoon together gives 24 hours of a railway timings. 1 day is equal to 24 hours, 1 week is equal to 7 days, 1 year is equal to 12 months, 1 year is equal to 365 days, 1 leap year is equal to 366 days, and also 10 years can be considered as 1 decade, 100 years as 1 century, 1000 years as 1 millennium. Today in this lecture, we have seen in detail about the concept of time. I hope in this lecture you all learn railway time, leap year and activity. I think this is very useful to you all. Thank you students.